you been riding?
Only 2.
Great to see. Well done, well done. We're going to start with our Bears, the last race. That was Jacob Pearce, second rider.
Massive gaps on the front row. I think we've only got one bike, number 41 out there, Gordon Wilcox on the front row. Should be 4 bikes across there. I think we only had about 2 on the second row. Got a pit lane starter, and that looks to be like it might be Lee Munro, possibly. Might be Lee Munro. He's not on the leaderboard there as they go across the start-finish line. This is the first place where the transponders take a reading analogically and click into the live timing with the system there. So maybe that's Lee Munro. In fact, it looks like Lee Munro. He's already gone from last in the pit lane, taken off 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes, and we see him over in the icon corner for the 5-lap race, and he peels off another one. He's on fire. He's been out there in the lead with Dennis Charlotte. Dennis Charlotte absent from this race as well, so watch for the big bike of Lee Munro coming to carve up the field. And the Bears, Sound of Thunder Bears, Formula 1 and Formula 2 class. Don't forget too, the Sound of Thunder 2016 Sound of Thunder at the Mike Pero Motorsport Park here in Christchurch, right where you are now. Spectators $15 a day. The Aussie Invasion's coming along, and that's on the 27th and the 28th of February, so it'll be a great weekend. I come down for it last year. I do sometimes up to 17 meetings a year commentating. I sometimes drift off to about 2 or 3 other meetings, and it's nice to be able to sit in the field and on the bank and talk to people and just watch who I want to watch in the race instead of having to cover everybody. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice job up here doing what I do, but it is quite a special weekend to come down to something like the Bears Sound of Thunder and just join in the atmosphere. And sometimes I don't watch much of the racing during the day. It's about catching up with the people and the riders and looking at the different bikes, because certainly the Bears bikes, there's a huge variety of them out there on the track and out there in the pits as well. Number 41 goes through there, followed by Rob Thompson, 37. We got Mark Taylor on the number 4 bike through in 3rd place with David Lee, Peter Buss, Brian Ashworth, Jaden Scott, Ashton Hughes, Chris Bollinger, Michael Todd, Craig Thomas and Jeremy Cordigast, followed by Paul McLaughlin, Andy McLaughlin and Campbell Stevenson. That's all my timing screen allows me to see. Now Paul McLaughlin on the... I can't even see his number, sorry. Paul McLaughlin, we're just going to go through the list here. Paul McLaughlin from Rangiora, riding a Triumph 675 Daytona. This guy's a legend in motorcycle racing in New Zealand. He used to wear the number 68 back in the Marlborough Series days on the big TZ Yamahas. And I don't think he's been racing a motorbike for a lot of years. And he turned up at the Barry Sheen Shoreline meeting at Hampton Downs at Labour Weekend, and I introduced myself to him, and then I saw him down at the CAMS meeting in the first weekend of December, having a good weekend on the motorcycles, and looks like he's going to have a ride next year as well on possibly a TZ 350, sorry. So it was absolutely great to see Paul McLaughlin back out there on the track after a gap of, well, not a gap maybe necessarily, but 30 years since he was racing a motorbike at the top level in the Marlborough Series, and very, very enjoyable. Neil Ritchie's back up here with some results. He's just going to put on his PA, and the fastest man on the track, actually a country mile ahead, a 441 for Gordon Wilcox. We go to Rob Thompson with a 143 in second place. The only man on the front row, Gordon Wilcox on the 41 machine, comes through for another flying lap. Neil Ritchie.
Oh, this has been great to watch, and welcome to our Bears fraternity. Bears, yes, they've often been part of other great events around the country, taking nothing away from Bears. You'll see it with the street racing. There'll be Bears racing at Greymouth, there's Bears racing at Methven, there's been Bears racing at the Burt Munro. We'll have Bears racing during the Suzuki Series and the likes, but actually being a national championship and have Bears racing well recognised, this is great, and everybody working together. And of course, it's part of promoting what actually people think, well, this is a national championship. Is this not the biggest event in the country? Hell no. Sound of Thunder has got this one linked in. We don't say that in any negative or positive. We just talk about it, that we are participating. And a lot of times Bears was seen as being the other side of the sport because they weren't part of the mainstream. We're now recognising, hey, you've only got to look at World Superbikes, at Aprilias and BMWs. What about Ducatis? We've all known these names, and that's for MotoGP as well. So the Bears part of it is actually a greater part of our sport. And the more that we can see, no longer an us and them, but just the fact that they're another class, I think it's just fabulous. So well done, bring it on, and great to see. Sound of Thunder rocking Mike Pero Motorsport Park right here, February 27, 28. That'll come around pretty quick as well. We've got the opportunity to have Seth Devereaux, video photographer extraordinaire, come out to join us. First of all, super Seth. First of all, there was a problem with the rider, and I'll be honest about that. Then we went to some bike problems with the clutch, but hell, what happened in the last one?
Oh, yeah, the mechanic let me down.
Oh, okay, that mechanic again.
Yeah, they curly head one that rides it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, I took the clutch in it. 3 restarts was a bit hard, and I probably held it a bit long on the start. The lights were probably slightly longer than usual, but I should have checked it probably before we came here. But I've just been putting fuel in it all weekend and riding it.
Yeah.
But really happy to be up to speed somewhat, and hopefully it'll source some motor for next weekend. So we'll still make Teratanga with any luck, go home and do the business down south where we're from.
All right, quick one before we go to Spider, who's looking at the overall results. Bears in a true place to see as part of our race meeting, and the Sounder and Thunder event. You've been here in Canada, you've seen that event, truly part of our sport, a spectacle that we shouldn't think is another part of our sport. It's just us with a different class.
Absolutely. I mean, I've been to Sounder Thunder. What an amazing meeting. Massive grids, great atmosphere, smiles all around. It's a beautiful event, and they pay prize money. How cool is that?
Oh, I remember them calling you Seth a Duveret.
Oh, they probably called me worse than that. I turned up on a Hooserberg motard and took all their prize money for one fan.
Okay, the final lap of the weekend's racing here for the 2016 New Zealand Superbike Championships. Grant Madden, Mad Dog they call him, holding the white flag out there on the start-finish line. Looks to be a Jalera going through there. Haven't seen that bike most of the weekend, but we're looking out for number 41. Gordon Wilcox has led from start to finish, put in a 1:37.714. No lap records here in our program for the Bears Sounder Thunder class, but certainly a strong showing from him. And we're talking about the quality of the meeting and the size of the meeting, Neil Ritchie. I think I counted about 62 bikes on one of the grids there at one of the races in the February meeting this year. So don't forget, 27th and 28th here at the Mike Perot Motorsport Park, the next running of the Bears Sounder Thunder with the Aussie invasion, and should be a good weekend's racing either or. There's the checkered flag going out, and it is Gordon Wilcox slowed into the 1:38. We're looking out for 37, Rob Thompson coming through here. A good solid second place on the BMW. Ducati, Mark Taylor 4th place, David Lee. I think David Lee's on a try at 6.75 from memory.
Yes,
and there he goes, David Lee. In fact, I can hear that 3-cylinder bike. Brian Ashworth has been riding a couple of classes and also supporting Paul McLaughlin there in 15th place. Brian Ashworth, one of the older fellas around on 88. Jaden Scott, Peter Buss, Ashton Hughes, Michael Todd, Chris Wallinger, Craig Thomas, Jeremy Cortegast, expecting Jeremy Cortegast to come through here on the 61 machine. There he goes. And around the Big Rock FM for the last time for the weekend for Andy McLaughlin there on the 33 machine. And Rob Thompson got quicker and quicker in second place and set his fastest lap of the race there on the 4th lap.
Andy McLaughlin's done very well to get that lovely little Husqvarna motor back out there, because it went bang on Friday, lost 5th and 6th gears, went cruncho. So the third time that lovely wee bike's done that, but he's out there and circulating in respectable lap time really for a motard, 50, so proud of him.
Thank you for all the flag marshals, the people starting, and the administration of the meeting, the people doing the timing below us. We had a bit of a glitch with the timing screen yesterday. They did their best to sort it out, and they did. We were losing the screen for possibly 40% of the day. Haven't seen